Good morning, everybody. Waiting for everybody to come in. This is a live stream with a live audience. And if you're not into chat, you can just fast forward to the art. Okay. Darn it. Oh, here you go. I'm posting something real quick. Sorry I'm quiet, everybody. I'm posting something on Facebook. Okay. I hope everybody is doing well today and everyone is looking forward to Christmas and having a good and been making lots of crafts and having fun. Oh no. My Alexa's playing my voice downstairs because I turned on my YouTube to share the channel. Great. Great. I try to share it. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Hi, everyone. Hi, Amy. Hi, Janet. Hi, Linda. Hi, Teresa. Hi, Eileen. Ooh, good morning. Glad to see you guys. Hi, Janet. You hear echo. I'm going to turn my phone off here in a moment. Sorry, you hear me from downstairs. Okay, we got Alexa, and then when I go on the YouTube with my phone, it starts playing the sound on that Alexa downstairs, but it doesn't show the video, but it starts playing the sound, and it just doesn't work when I'm up here streaming, so I have to get on my iPad. Good morning, Teresa. So Kathy will be here in a few minutes. She's getting dressed and grabbing something to eat. I wanted to show you my progress on my journal. And do you remember when I was using I'm a little, sorry, I gotta get this up. When I was using the drop cloth and spraying it with the distress oxides and stuff, or distress stains, then I cut it out in the shape of a tree. And we talked about last week putting it on the cover. So I did add it to the cover, but before I added to the cover, I added jingle bells all over it. I sewed jingle bells and glued the flowers because, they don't jingle a ton because they're just little teeny bells. And maybe I put them on too tight, but they're there. So I had the little Santa hat. And then down bottom, I did like we talked about, I added the little Michelle words. Hi, Nancy. I added the Michelle words that I got at her sale, and I added the Tim Holtz snowflakes, the little flowers I had, the little hat I had. I got the over at Hobby Lobby last year. And then I added the little elf feet under the packages, like the elves are carrying the packages. that I picked up at Michael's the other week, half off. Aren't those cute? I know, me too. I love the cloth words. I do too. They're just so cool to add to your stuff. Thanks, Amy. Yes, it was Kathy's idea to put the legs underneath the packages, which I was just gonna make them presents, and she's like, "Add your elf feet," and I'm like, "Oh my god, how cute is that?" Doesn't take much to make me happy, right? Just some sticker elf feet. So we were playing with the drop cloth and the spray, and I had a spill catastrophe. Then I took and cut that part off, and then took the rest and made it into a tree for the cover, which was fun. I have worked in this week, and I'll show you the progress I've made. So you all saw last week where I made, I'm going to get my camera just a smidge higher. Okay, where I made the tags, and then I added the fabric that was Michelle's, and then I added the napkins that was Michelle's there. And this was a napkin I got at the grocery store, and I added that on there and used the snippet roll for the pocket. Just kind of do a quick, I know most of you have seen this already, but just in case someone hasn't seen it. Good morning, Carla.
And she spelled your name right too. Bonus points to Carla.
Oh, you gonna make a page like that because it makes you smile? I know. I mean, if you don't have elves carrying packages, that doesn't make you smile. Nothing will, right? You can totally draw this. If you don't have the little sticker feet and the cloth, you could just draw this. Thanks, Carla. Everyone's saying hi to you.
Hello, everybody.
He's not used to. Yeah, he's not used to the leg. So I added, as last week I showed you guys, I tipped in for my favorite magazine. I tipped in.
I'm going to interrupt a minute. Turn it up. Oh, if you're upside down.
Yep. Okay. What's up?
Oh, happy anniversary a day early. Except we're not quite on camera. I'll have to do the camera.
Oh, thank you.
So tomorrow, Colleen and I will be married 34 years. Hard to believe.
Oh, I am shocked here. I didn't see this coming, I swear. I just sat down and streamed like normal. Thank you so much. You're beautiful.
I put them in a vase, but I don't know where the vases are at, so you'll have to give me a hint.
I think they're under the stove. Thank you so much.
And here's your card. You can read it out loud.
Okay.
She made a scary face at me when I said that.
I want to make sure this is PG, so.
It's PG.
Thank you
although
so
I was
much.
tempted.
Thank you. Oh, that's really sweet. Oh, my flowers there. All right. Sorry. As I stand, I'll be off camera. Thank you, guys. How long did you put up with that? You put up for so long. Right? I spend all this money.
I know I'm a tough guy, so.
Oh, thanks, Kathy. To my incredible wife, once upon a time I met you and your beauty wowed me.
Wowed me.
Wowed me, sorry.
There we go. That's better. Sorry.
5 hours sleep.
Otherwise,
He didn't marry me for my brains.
I added my own little note.
And you helped me clean up my fishing aisle.
See, we worked at a retail store. I worked back in sporting goods, and I met Colleen. I called up front. I'm like, we need some help. The fishing aisle's a mess. You know, we got all the little fishing lures. You know, come back and help organize it. And who would have known they sent back my future wife?
You knew nothing about fishing.
But
nothing.
If you could match the colors, you were in business. She knows about colors.
And we walked with your intelligence floored me when we know that that's not true. We opened up each other to look and hold of me. Thank you so much.
Wait, there's more. Got to go to the next page.
Oh.
What up? There you go.
And through it all, we discovered how much more life could be together because, as anyone can tell you, we were meant for each other right from the very beginning. Happy anniversary. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's really sweet. He gave me money. He knows me all too well.
So she knows what I've been married long enough to know she knows what she wants to buy. I just fund it.
And the wife is made out to my incredible wife.
Matching the card.
I can't show it because it has our address and account number on it. Oh wow, that's awesome. And it does, my incredible wife. So he's so creative. Thank you so much.
I could stick him in your Dr. Pepper cup.
Tom lured her in. He did. I remember what he was wearing.
I remember what you were wearing too.
Yep. I remember what he was wearing, and I was just like, you go back there, and your heart's kind of, beating a little faster, and you're like, oh, I really like this guy. He's really cute. I really like him. So, yeah.
Yeah, the life-changing moments aren't always the big things like graduating high school or college. It's the little things that are the pivot points you never realize at the time.
That is true. Just working earned extra money in high school and was sent back to help and met my husband. That was not what I was planning on. This is wonderful. Thank you so much. What a nice surprise. 34 years. Holy moly.
Wow.
Hi, Dot.
Now you have to get back to art. But
thank you so much. This
welcome,
is sweet. Look at my flowers, guys. Aren't they pretty?
Oh, there you go. Now they're on camera.
I'm sorry, I'm not used to like looking that way. So this way. There I have a black me, so I want to make them on. Okay, we'll do sniffovision. Just sniff. They smell really good. Just take a sniff. They smell so good, guys. And I love baby's breath. You see the baby's breath in there? I am surprised. I did not see this coming. Thank you very much.
See, that's good. After all these years, I can still surprise you.
Our kids are stopping by tomorrow, so I guess that's why we popped this in today. And Katie's like, tomorrow's your anniversary. I'm like, oh yeah, but we can't go anywhere, so we just order in.
There you go. Where are the vases at?
Underneath the stove.
Okay, got it.
Oh my gosh.
Now you're all flustered.
Now I'm flustered. I am flustered.
34 years, I'm still flustered.
That is good. I'm kind of got all sweaty because I get sweaty because I get nervous. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, thank you so much, Janet. I've lured her in. That's pretty good, right? The play on words, fishing lures, fishing aisle, lured me in. That's pretty good play on words. Hi, Lisa. How are you? Thank you. I was going to try your technique today with the waxing napkins. I do spend his money. I spend so bad. Right? I always do my hair. I'm going back and reading chat. I always do my hair. I don't wear makeup most of the time, especially since I don't go out very much, but I definitely always do my hair. If my hair looks good, I figure everyone will look at that instead of my face. Okay, make sure I went back. Let me see what I missed. Good morning, Kimberly. Yeah, we're going to try Lisa Jamison's technique. I was at Pearl's sale, and she said of course, I was buying napkins. And, I don't have any napkins, right? So I was buying napkins. And she said she wanted to try Lisa's technique with using wax on napkins. And then I was like, what technique? So then she told us it was Lisa Jamison, and then I went over and I watched. I think I was already subscribed, but I watched her video and liked a couple videos, so that way they'll start showing up. The advantage of liking a video, not only just because she was streaming live, not only for lives, but because that way, if they make, let's say they have a live or a recording and you miss it, when you go to your subscription page or your home page, it will show up. If you are liking channels or liking people that you watch, besides the notifications, they'll start showing up on your page when you go to look for someone to watch. And if you're not liking the videos that you watched or not, I follow almost 1,000 people, that they're not going to all show up on my main page. If you start liking the videos, they'll start bringing up the people of the videos you're watching and liking on your home page or subscription page. And then that way you don't miss any of their videos. So that's another reason to like your videos, is that then it tells YouTube to you like this person and to bring up, when they have videos and stuff out or live. So just an FYI, besides ringing the bell, that giving thumbs up also will bring up people's videos for you. Good morning, Patty. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Whispering Cauldron. Trying to remember your name. Is it Kat? Yeah, I realized that once I start giving, likes to everything, those are the videos they show me that if that are new or recorded or live. Because you figure on your home page, they're not going to be able to bring up all. I think I have 996 people I follow. They're not going to bring them up, but they're going to bring up the majority that I'm currently into. You know what I mean? Carol, Whispering Cauldron, Carol. I cannot get used to that. Oh, you're TNT Carol. Okay, I got to get used to it. I know I've asked you. I'm so sorry. See, I'm old school. You changed your name and it's throwing me off. It's Carol TNT. Okay. She is one of our original fib group. You should probably like my videos, Eileen. Yeah, it might be a good idea. Hi, Patty. Oh my goodness. Yeah, everyone, if you haven't subscribed to Lisa Jamison in chat, she has a YouTube channel here, and she also likes to shop at auctions as well as myself. We like to buy stuff. Good morning, Purple Princess. And so if you want to subscribe to to Lisa Jamison, she has a YouTube channel. It would be good if we all subscribe to one another. Janet Nash has a YouTube channel. Everyone has a YouTube channel, but I'm sorry, they do YouTube videos. Lisa does videos, and Janet Nash streams on Mondays at like really early. Is it like 8? Is it 8 a.m. my time or 8:30 my time? I never awake that early. I usually come into her stream about 10 when she's 10:30 when she's almost done. I usually have to watch the recording to see what I missed. And of course, Patty Lang. And oh, it's 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay, so you stream at 9 a.m. Eastern on Mondays. And Janet has the wonderful like Harry Potter accent, so I love listening to her. She and anyway, so if you're up early on Monday, she also streams Mondays. Like I said, hi Denise. And let's see, I want to just continue to flip through. Do you remember these little? When I was at the Dollar Tree a while ago, I picked these up. The window clings. And they were farm trucks. Well, you can glue the window clings down with if you use some sort of clear. I would use a clear glue, else it's going to show through. Like I use, either use like your Tombow or Fabri-Tac, something that's clear. And what I did is make sure that I just put the glue like around where the wreath is, where the color is. I didn't like put the glue where there is no color, just to make sure it wasn't show through. And they were $1 for 18 of those, and they really are cute, and they add a lot to your journals. When you think, oh, those are window clings, I don't put window clings on my windows anymore. And my kids are grown, but hey, you can glue them to your pages. So just to let you know, if you use a clear glue, they work wonderfully. Right, house cleaning will always be there. That's what I spent yesterday, last night doing is some of my housework that I normally do on a weekend, so I could spend some time with my kids tomorrow. Yeah, the only thing about liking your videos, you never get to clean your house. Yeah, well, it's no fun anyway. It's a necessary evil, right? I added some of the cow fabric, and I found these little burlap bows I purchased, or burlap flowers that I purchased over at Hobby Lobby, I think last year after, they mark them down. If that's another thing too, if you're able to go to any of the stores closer to Christmas or after Christmas, you can get some really good deals. And then you can see I also added the fabric that I got from Michelle, and bridging the two pieces of paper together. It's a nice transition. And if you look, see the cow has the poinsettias on his head, so I thought that was a good buy. I have some pages not done, but I want to be able to add some photos in here. So, but I've had so much fun working in this. This is where I add the window clings to this page. And I added some other stickers I got at the Dollar Tree. I put on here these, hold on, everything's sticking together. These. So they had these little stickers at the Dollar Tree. You see there's a whole bunch I haven't used yet. So I added the snowflakes on here, and that's a good idea. I'm streaming. And then I added, of course, all my favorite magazines, photos. I added this one. I just added a piece of Michelle's fabric, a little embellishment, and to the top. I don't know if I'm going to add some photos or do some journaling here. I haven't really decided. And there's and then over here is Joy's cow she painted. And again, I showed you guys these where I added my favorite magazine photos in there, and I added the little sheep over here since there's a little sheep there. And then, let's see, I think I added the little flower there. Then my favorite thing I did, and Amy's here in chat, and I sent her photos. My favorite thing is how I added her bags into my journal. I love these bags. I was so excited to see the bags. You guys saw me open this up, and I was like, oh my God, there's bags in here. I need the phone booth die to put in my Christmas journal. I don't know if that's going to go with the UK phone booth, and double-decker buses are going to go with my farm, my farm journal, Eileen. Okay, Peggy, she's working and listening. Yeah, the fabric from Michelle has been the most wonderful addition to my journal. Honestly, it adds that soft element. I definitely want to start incorporating more fabric into my mixed media. I love the texture and the softness, and I like really enjoying that and loving these strips. I folded the bag I got from Amy, and Amy is in chat. She is Darkwood Sanctuaries. That is her YouTube channel. So if you grab and copy and paste her name, put it onto the YouTube search, you'll find her channel. And she sells these kits. She has one of these kits left of the dark green. And she was on live last night selling, and me and Eileen bought way too much as usual because we love all of Amy's papers, and we want to support her. She works really hard to make all these papers and for us. She works really hard to support herself. So we wanted to support her. We also love what she does. We love what she does. So please subscribe to her. Check out her Etsy. Isn't it? Thank you so much. Thanks, Carol. Your wallet thanks you as well. You're welcome. Well, I thank you for all the wonderful things I can add to my journals. I love that everyone's cute, homemade Etsy or auctions that we've been going to. I love buying all the homemade items that I can add in my journals. It has made them so much better. I'm still waiting for Aaron's chickens and pigs and all that to show up. I'm sure UPS or the USPS is, a mess. So, but I will get them eventually, we'll add those. And she sent them out, she sent me the bill the next day and had them out. Aaron sent them quick. But yeah, USPS on the other hand. So I took Amy's bag and all I did was stitch it and then added these guys. These I bought a year or two ago. They're pre-made. It had a little pocket. All you do is slide the little house in and then through some sprinkles. It's that easy. And this sticker was from Brooke's kit, and Brooke has an Etsy shop, and she has monthly stickers for people who do monthly journals, who do planning. She draws and designs them herself. They're one of a kind, and you can get them in sticker version or print them out. These were the die cuts we got from Michael's that I did with you guys last week. Now, here's the thing. I made a tag last week, and so you saw me run this through my die cutter, and that's one of Brooke's stickers. Hi, Sandra. And then on the back, I did the same thing. This is the deboss side. And on the emboss side, I added Tim Holtz texture crackle paste. Well, I put on so much crackle paste, which I put way too much. You can't even see the snowflakes anymore. But I must say that his crackle paste, it crackled so quickly and did so well. I really was impressed. I didn't even put it on that heavy. It cracked really quick. It dried quick. It crackled wonderfully. And look at you can see all of the Lindy sprays in there showing through. It turned out really cute. So his crackle paste is really good. I can't say enough about the crackle paste. It is.
Crackle pop.
Yes, that crackle pop. Where is it? Somewhere on my desk. Hold on. Oh, no way. I put it away. Never mind. It's on my shelf. Oh, well, it says texture paste. It's Tim Holtz texture paste, and it says that crackles. So anyway, and then I just added the snowflake on there, the snowflake ribbon, and that was from Joanne. So then I just add this to the back of the bag, and look how pretty that is. It matches the little flowers. I love these bags, Amy. She's going to try to incorporate some bags into her kits now, because I told her that we all love glassine bags, paper bags, and she's going to try to start incorporating bags into her monthly kit. So I'm super stoked about that. Like I just was super excited. I added this strip of Michelle's stitched fabric, and then I added the tags here and a burlap flower. This was already here, but look how cute that is to make a pocket with these fabric strips. And then over here, you guys saw me work on this last week. And there's, again, some magazine images. Again, I left some blank pages for photos. And then I attached the CDs that we worked on the other week, added those to the pages. And then this was at Digi.
Smokey.
I think the back door is closed because but I don't know what's out there. I added the fabric strip on top of the page. And then you can see, I mean, I'm really happy with it. It's a combination of all the things I love, country home magazines, paper, and then adding my love of fabric and things, and I have room. I'm going to add some photos from, I'll take some photos tomorrow at Christmas for opening presents, and I'll add that to my journal. That was the other CD tag I made with I'm a Cool Mom. I left this blank, so I can still add some photos here. And then my favorite was the ice skating page. My youngest asked for ice skates for Christmas, so I'll put some pictures in here. I actually have one picture of her skating with her friend the other day. I took a screenshot of. And then again, the other thing I did here, I had to tag, is I took one of the Stamperia stencils, and I used a combination of green and white paint, and I went through the stencil just to make it look all snowy. Hi, Joan. And then on this page, I already had, this was the scrapbook paper, but look how I added Amy's fabric strip, and then I added some little epoxy stickers that I already had in my stash. But look how cute that looks just by because the scrapbook page itself is a work of art, right? Without us doing anything. I guess it's meant to add photos to, and I'm not sure if I'm going to leave this one. But look how nice her fabric strip matches, and it just adds such cuteness to the page. And then this is Amy's other bag I incorporated, and this I had so much fun. I added the Tim's tissue paper I got from Michelle. I added the animals, the Christmas fabric. I sewed the pocket, but added Michelle's fabric tag, and then these I got at the Dollar Tree, I think, and added those on the back. And I just used washi tape to tip it in. On the back, I used all of Brooke's cute little stickers. They finally came. Look how cute. Look how cute her stickers are. Her stickers are so cute. You can, like I said, you can print them out or get stickers. I'm glad I got stickers because I wouldn't want to have to fussy cut out all those cute little gingerbread ones. So I'm glad I got the sticker one. Otherwise, you'd have to fussy cut out the gingerbread. Hi, Tracy. I would not want to have to fussy cut out the gingerbread people. But look how cute where she scanned like a doily. Her stickers are adorable. So look how pretty they look on Amy's bag. They just really pop because, the thing is, all my other pages in here are pretty busy. The scrapbook paper is pretty busy. And what I was really liked is adding Amy's bags in here because it's a solid color. It was it kind of calms the eye, because between all this busyness and then you have one solid color to look at, it just kind of calms the eye, and then it gives me a great spot to put to show off Brooks stickers on a solid colored page. And because this is a bag, you can add, you could slip in here, you can slip in photos, you can make a card and photos and add stuff inside your bag to store it, or Christmas cards, you can pop those in, whatever you want to do. So it is nice to have a nice solid color in here. And then here I just added the fabric strip. You guys saw this, and then I did another stencil from Stamperia Stencil. I did this one with the little home sweet home, little cabin, the little tree. And then over here I added Michelle's bells. Michelle's bells! Yeah. So corny, but it totally rhymed. Let's see, and I added the fabric again. It just adds some softness to the page. I just took and went around it with some white paint and green paint, and then collaged some of Tim Holtz stuff, and then added a piece of fabric. I got to, on the back, I may add some color to this. I haven't decided. I just stenciled Christmas movies because those are my favorites to watch. Hi, Anne. And so this one I just added some I had some, because of adding the fabric at other places, I have little pieces left, so I'm just using all the little pieces here and there. And this one I already had done, but you see I added, look at this, I love this fabric too. Look how cute. It's like a really vintagey candy cane. It's so cute. So I added that because this is a cream color versus the white. This matched perfectly with the page. And if you keep flipping, I added the fabric here. I still have room here. I could add a photo. And then the only thing I did on this is I added some washi tape to give my card some border. I added my Stamperia stencil with some white and green paint since I have my truck fabric piece hauling the tree. And then I just added some stars up above. And this is starting to peel. This is also, oh, by the way, this is Amy paper here, and this is Amy paper. So she also does these little computer paper things. That comes off, I will save this little piece and use it because it's totally cute. So you all saw the ducks. The thing I added was some washi, and I used Tim Holtz stencil and some white paint. It looks like a sweater. So again, like this is Amy's paper, and this is Amy's paper. So I love being able to add, and I still have room back here to add something. And then when you get back here, I had to incorporate my dog. This is one from a calendar, and you guys know I like to do reverse collage. But look how cute this is. I had to add my little dog in here. I'm not sure what kind of dog this is, but I love, he's like to me like a giant, like reminds me of the Chihuahua. He's got the great big eyes, but he's got the scrunchy, wrinkly face and nose. Look at all the rolls, and oh, so stinking cute. This dog is adorable, so I had to incorporate that. And then I still have a pocket back here. And that, look, I want you guys to see, because I could, we used the gift bag from Dollar Tree. Look how heavy this is, but look how much this has held. Like, I'm adding a lot of poofy 3D elements in my book, but look how much it's held. And I'm still going to add some photos to it, but look at this, baby.
So it has a high poofy tolerance.
Yes, exactly. You give us a high poofy tolerance because the bag has got give to it. So you can expand, right? So it's like having stretch pants. I mean, you can't go wrong. It's got room for expansion. So just saying, this is an advantage of the bags that I never thought about. Oh, it's a bulldog. Thank you. Isn't it cute? Yeah, you could use, exactly. Amy, you could use gift bags from the Dollar Tree and make, and I just took the bottom and opened it up, and I was able to make 2 signatures. And it gives you room to expand And when you're laying, truthfully, when I'm laying it down, it's staying down just because of the pure weight. But it's kind of cute that you can, tote it. I'm just saying. It's super fun idea and economical. So we all have got gift bags, and I buy these things and I don't even need them because I love the art on them. And I especially love the craft bags. I especially love the craft bags. Those are my favorites. So hopefully you're inspired to do this. You could do this for Easter. I'm sure there'd be lots of Easter bags. Valentine's coming up. Valentine's bags. I'm sure there'd be bags for every season. So you could even just start your paper bag junk journals. This has got fabric, paper, paint, trims. I'm going to put photos in it. Add whatever you want. But, I mean, because you're kind of limited when you work in a book or journal. And this really is. And you can pick whatever, make it whatever size you want. Because we all know gift bags come in all different sizes, right? So, hey, Judy, how are you? The buffet pants of journals. Exactly, Mila. The buffet pants of journals. Buffet britches. This is like your Thanksgiving pants, right? Oh, thank you, Joan. Reminds you of Lena's buffet pants. Oh my God, seriously. I when I started it, thank you, Amy, thank you, Judy. Like, I just didn't realize it was going to get this puffy and how much this would hold. Oh, okay, yeah, I'm on Instagram, Purple Princess. I'm on Instagram. Devin for art. Devin Rex for art. Exactly how her name is spelled. She is on Instagram and she has a YouTube channel and does videos. Let's see, Janet Nash. Janet, are you on Instagram? I can't remember. And Kimberly is only on Twitter. Trying to think who else here. Eileen is on Instagram. If you just copy paste names, I know I take it back. Eileen is a different name. I go by the Scrap Chick everywhere. So you can find me everywhere by the name The Scrap Chick. I keep it consistent so it's easy to find me on Instagram or Facebook or whatever. I wanted to share with you guys. So because a bit sore buffet britches are killing me with laughter. Yeah, this was not what I was expecting. I honestly was not expecting this paper bag to be this puffy. Kathy did hers last year and just made one signature and kept. And I thought we were working on this together, came up with 2 signatures. And seriously, this is big. Like, this is also huge. So it's endless. You can if you're doing watercolor or acrylic painting on separate pieces of paper, you could just attach these or washi tape them in, add some cute little digis in. It's endless. So I think I will definitely see more of these in my future, right? I want to show you guys what Kimberly did. Oh yeah, and also I still have a few bits of Michelle's fabric left I will be using. Whoop, wait a minute, lost that. I still have some bits of her fabric, so I will be incorporating. I'm still using her fabric. I'm savoring every little piece of her fabric. And so I literally have kept, like, some I haven't used, some I've cut. I'm literally savoring every piece. Look, none is going to waste. If anything, if I don't use these in my journal by end of December, I will save these or use these in snippet rolls. So yeah, look, I even have the little pieces. I have savored every little piece of this. I've had so much fun. I still gotta add. What do I gotta add? I need to add her. Let me find. This is what I haven't added to my journal yet. Is Michelle had these cute little. I forgot the name already. Eileen always remembers. Did you add these? This I'm going to save for when I start working on my snow journal. But I'm going to add all these little guys in my book. The little tabs. I still got to add all these. These are from Michelle as well. I forgot their names, but Eileen will remember it. She had more than 4 or 5 hours sleep, so she's smart. She goes to bed on time. I lost the cap to my fabric tack, so I'm using plastic wrap. I'm so mad. I've looked everywhere. My little guy lost his little thing came off his toe. We glue this back on. I can't find my cap, and I love fabric tack. It works so yeah. I'm using plastic wrap. The only thing I could think of is when I was cleaning up, I wonder if I threw it in the trash can or something. I searched everywhere. Don't you hate when you lose your glue cap? You know, your stick glue and everything. So I just took some plastic wrap and I'm just doing that. I'm hoping it turns up. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Who knows? I'm hoping it will. All right. So I also want to show you guys. We're going to try Lisa's technique and add some of those tags to my journal. So Lisa's technique was super cool, and Eileen can't wait for me to try it because she knows it may end up being messy. So she's all excited. So we're going to try Lisa's technique of using some napkins, some tags, and wax. And I'm always game for learn something new. And I have a million napkins. I don't know why I can't stop, but I can't. So we're going to use our napkins. Oh, hi, Gail. Oh, hi, Pam. You need a Sugar Bell bottle for your fabric tack. It doesn't do. Oh, that's a good idea. So I should get one of these for the fabric tack. That's a good idea because this does have strings like when you're using your glue gun, there's always strings all over it, you know what I mean? And the strings come off of it when you use your glue gun. This always has strings. I didn't think about putting my fabric tack in one of these. That's a great idea, Pam. Thanks for saying that. We'll get some more of these. I will move this into it. They are so addicting, Lisa. Is a silicone topper. So I can buy this with the silicone topper. I didn't know that. To keep it from drying out. Okay, let me write this down so I don't forget. Silicone topper. Huh. Learn something new every day. Let me write this down so I remember to order it. Look for it. Okay. Does anyone else know about the sugar cone topper? Okay, so I need a Sugar Bell bottle. I'm saying it all wrong. With a Sugar Bell bottle with a silicone topper. And those are on Amazon, I assume, Pam. The topper, okay. The topper goes, because the metal obviously comes with it. This goes over the metal tip. Oh, thank you for simplifying that. Over This goes over, the silicone topper goes over the metal tip. And then it won't dry, because this has like, you know, that weird red cap that if you don't cut the top off just right, then the red cap doesn't fit right anymore, which is, I hate the, it used to have a longer top, and then they shortened it, and I don't like it. And of course I lost it because it's really small, and I lost it. So I have that down. Okay, picture on Facebook was great. Okay. Okay, I wrote that down so I can remember it. Because if I don't write it down, it'll leave and I won't remember it. Thanks, Joan. It does have, exactly, Judy. It has a lot of strings, but I love the product too because it works for fabrics. You can see fabrics, laces, glass, leather, wood, trims. Like this works on paper. It works on every. If you can't get any of your glues to work, to glue something down, use fabric tack. It's like the super glue of glues. And if something else will not make it stick down, the fabric tack will. I started using this when Prima, I used to watch the Prima channel, and when they started adding all the flowers and making it more the 3D layouts, they were always using fabric tack when they weren't using fabric. And that's what made me realize that you could use this stuff on anything. Oh my God, Eileen, throw that crap out and you'll be happier. No, I won't. Eileen is anti-fabric tack. I love fabric tack. Good morning, Michelle. I've been talking about you all this whole time, about all your wonderful fabric trims that I've used to embellish all my pages, and how without your trims, like my book would be a bit more boring without your trims. Let me show you this real quick, Michelle. Look what I did with your look what I did with your words that I bought. So I added so I took the fabric and I added the bells and flowers. Look what I did with your words. I have some elves here who are carrying packages and helping Santa out. These are so fun. Isn't that cute? This is Kathy's idea to put the little elf feet on it. Kathy always has good ideas. Yeah, that's what I did with your little words that you stamped on. I'm not sure what this fabric is, but she's smart enough to sell it and stamp on it, and I love them. That's why I said I love all these creative YouTubers and sellers, and I really appreciate the inspiration. Okay, let me grab my pens or my tags, some tags real quick, and also let me get some music paper real quick. That's over here, and we're gonna do Lisa's technique. I don't have Christmas music per se. I have lots of music books. I have lots of music books I've gotten at the library, but but I don't have is Christmas music specifically. But it's all right. So what Lisa did was she put paper over her tags, and then she put the napkins on there and used wax to put it down there. It's so cool. So let me go grab some tags.
Al. She needs to be playing like Jeopardy music while she's away. Some more Tom and Colleen meeting stories. So I met Colleen at the retail store that I worked at. It turned out she lived on the same street as me, across the street, about 3 houses down. So I almost literally fell in love with the girl next door.
Okay, that sounded worse than what it was. It was just some empty boxes.
Mine's your own beeswax. There it is. All right.
Okay, they were iron.
Ah! That's scary.
I got yellow beeswax too. I don't know. I'm gonna get some. I need parchment paper.
That's a flat iron. Shocking retail. Yep. It was a good. It was kind of like a Kmart, but it was a smaller, like a 7-store outfit. You know, so there was, you know, clothing and housewares, and at that point I was working back in sporting goods, so that was fun. And I was there for almost 5 years, through my senior year of high school and all through college.
All right, that's loud. Hi, Vintage Rose Kim. Welcome. Yeah, shocking retail, right? And Kimberly, I took all the money I made at that store and I rebought and I re-spent it in the store for clothes. So I know that's
And
shocking.
Colleen was a cashier.
I always get stuck as a cashier at every retail job I work because they're like, you like to talk and you're friendly, and so we're gonna make you a cashier. And I'm like, I don't want to be a cashier.
And those were the old days when you actually had to ring stuff up. There was no scanners or anything like that, so you were keying it in, and that's when you had the credit card and you did the.
Oh, thanks, Devin. Yeah, it was the old-fashioned way of doing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we were watching Home Alone and Lost in New York, where he puts the little credit card and does the machine, and yeah, the old school way. We also didn't have UPC codes either. We had like the department had a department number and a price tag, and people, you know, of course, you know, people are people, and they would switch stickers, right? So they could try to get stuff for less money. So we had to memorize the numbers for each department. So if we see a number for the item that doesn't match the department, we know that they switched the stickers and or covered it up or switched stickers and they're trying to steal. And we would have to call them. We would have to say, no, the sticker doesn't belong here, and not let them have it. So we had to learn the numbers. Oh, in the grocery store, you know, the grocery store now, like you either have online coupons or you have like a little card for the store. Well, a long time ago, had to do the whole, we had to like lay all that came in like a newspaper form, lay them all over the place. Like people would have 50 of these things with little numbers and make sure. And also we have a computer telling us they actually bought the item to use the coupon. You had to make sure they bought the item, because they give you coupons for items they didn't buy to try to swipe money. So we had to also do that. It was so much harder to be a cashier when I was young than it is now. The machine does everything. To count the money back, you know, all that stuff. Yeah. It was a lot more thinking than it is for the cashiers now. They got it made in the shade. I think the hardest thing the grocery people got to do is remember all the produce things. Of course, now you can look them up by pictures. Now you can even look them up by pictures. Oh, right. I did not like being a cashier. I always got stuck being a cashier. They're like, you're friendly, you're nice, you're a cashier. And I'm like, no, people are crabby because they're having to give their money out to you. People are crabby.
So then, yeah, the cashiers were in front, and sporting goods was in the back, and we go and break together and write notes, and it was fun.
I actually told them how I like used to take shorthand. Again, I don't think that gets used anymore, but I used to write him notes in shorthand. I loved shorthand.
Ben Franklin's. Is that in? I don't know if I've heard of that. Is that another like is that like a Kmart type store, like multiple departments and all that type of stuff, or is that specialty? Or maybe it's a grocery store. I don't know.
I don't know. You spent all earnings, so it wouldn't have been a grocery store because a young girl's gonna buy clothes and fun stuff. I would assume. Well, I would.
Craft store.
Now I spend my money on crafts. I don't spend it on clothes. I spend on shoes and gym shoes and crafts.
Oh yeah, yeah. The employees had to know to count out change. Yeah, that's always an adventure, man.
Yeah, we had to count it out backwards to people, and we got in a lot of trouble. I worked at a hardware store, and we got in a lot of trouble if we did not count back the change to people.
Then you had the undercover shoppers that would come and evaluate how well you did. And
yep, that too. Oh yeah, and then the carbons. You would go home with black fingers from the carbons. So, and he never gave us anything to wipe our hands on. I think back, like, why didn't we have something to wipe our hands with?
Oh, Vintage Roads Creations by Kim said she learned to make bows at Ben Franklin's decades ago. She should have an online class on bow making.
You know, that's true. Bow making used to be really popular, and they also, I think We Are Memory Keepers has a bow now it's like a cutter. It's an all-in-one, and it's the little sticks to like weave the bows on. Ben Franklin is where Tim Holt started his adventure. You're kidding me. So what is this, an arts and crafts store? Oh, it's a craft store, Lisa. Oh, Ben Franklin was a craft store. Huh. No wonder you're spending your money there, Lisa. I would too. I was doing cross stitching and some old school scrapbooking and stuff when I was younger. But I worked in fashion boutique in the 80s where we sold Dynasty line. Oh my God!
I don't know what that is.
Dynasty, the show after you would watch Dukes of Hazzard and
okay. I know what Dynasty. I've heard of that
Dallas
TV series. Okay.
Yeah, Dallas and then Dynasty. Like Friday night was the bomb. Like there was like back to back Dukes of Hazzard, Dallas, and then Dynasty. Boom! Loved Friday night TV. He worked at a restaurant, left, and went to work at Ben Franklin's. Wow. Oh, you had to wear high heels? Oh, boo hiss. Oh, God. Oh, I can't imagine you in high heels and having to do all that, Kimberly. She's so down to earth. And she learned to make bows. So I was thinking the only store that we had that was comparable, I used to work a lot harder. I don't know if it's easier. I like to see if people buy. Oh, yeah, I do. I do occasionally walk by and look at people's carts when I'm shopping. And I do see people looking at my cart too. So I will say be nosy.
Too. I don't remember you wearing too many shoulder pads stuff though.
I wore some, but not a ton because it was mostly the shoulder pads were in dress clothes. And I didn't wear dress clothes very often. Only Jane made me like for Easter and holidays and made my grandma happy too. So and you wore rubber boots. Oh, now you wear a rubber boot. Yeah, you traded in your high heels for rubber boots. Woohoo! Yeehaw! That's so much better. So much better. I wear high heels or rubber boots and high heels any day. I needed that day. I slid down the hill while I was feeding the ducks yesterday. caught myself and had my shoes were so
Yeah,
muddy.
you could have fallen in the lake.
I almost fell in the lake feeding the ducks yesterday. So I was like, I've been waiting for that to happen. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Thanks a lot. I like his confidence in me. Okay, Devin. I didn't know that. So we had a store called a store called Frank's Nursery. Went out of business so long ago. And that was as close to Ben Franklin's. I don't know if that was a spawn off of Ben Franklin's. We used to have a store called I think it was a Frank's Nursery.
Nursery and crafts. Yeah.
Frank's Nursery and Crafts we used to have. And they sold crafts and flowers. It was like was literally where you could buy your plants and flowers and crafts. And that I love going there. And my sister-in-law and I would go there, and that's where we got all of our like 3D paints and did the 80s sweatshirts with the iron-ons and the 3D paint. And her and I used to buy the little ceramic figurines and paint them. The ones that look like precious moments and stuff. So yeah, you used to be able to buy ceramic figures and paint them that look similar to them.
And you did the cross stitch thing.
Cross stitch.
The funny thing about that, there was a Precious Moments one that says "make a joyful noise," and there was like a goose. You've probably seen it, but she hung that up in the bathroom. So
I forgot about that. We had a lot of wallpaper then too. Wallpaper was in. And then after wallpaper was borders. I duck everything. I still love ducks. I just don't decorate with ducks. I love real ducks. Probably why I had duck everything when that was a trend. But yeah, we used to paint figurines together. My sister-in-law and I used to do a lot of crafts together when we were young. That was fun. I miss doing that.
We went to Florida for that vacation, and we happened to walk in when the Peabody ducks were walking into their interior fountain or pool. Remember at that hotel?
I was so excited to see ducks parading through a hotel. Does it get any better than that? It was the cutest thing ever. It was so cute. I was like, these lucky ducks got such a good life here. Now we just sit home and order online. Yeah, we do. Right? It's not as exciting, is it? Yeah, Frank's Nursery and Crafts, that was fun. And I loved plants too. So I loved plants and gardening. And so it was like, best of both worlds, right? I get a nursery and crafts. I think it was a good idea. I don't know why it went out of business. I think one thing's Michael's came in soon. I think Michael's put them under because after that we had Michael's, and that's probably what happened. Is Michael's put them out of business.
Oh. Kim said she lives in Orlando and Peabody still has the ducks.
Oh wow! They still have the ducks. That is so cool. There are lucky ducks. I love mallards. You used a damn whole bunch instead of my scissors.
Yeah, I thought you got the chopper. Why don't you use the chopper and get a really clean line? Or you're gonna cut it out roughly, then use your chopper to get a really good line.
I'm not worried about it. We're gonna put some napkins down over it. My chopper's in the other room. I had to walk away from the camera. Oh yeah, these tools I buy. I'm sitting here using my scissors, punching out the holes. Well, that might be a little faster.
Use a butter knife for everything in the kitchen.
Hey, I grew up poor, so you learn to improvise. I was poor as a kid, man. We learned how to flush the toilet with a bucket of water and jiggle on the handle and you name it. And I grew up learning how to improvise. A toilet that didn't flush, a freezer that really didn't freeze, and it was rough. I just, to this day, I'll do stuff like that. I'll use a butter knife and instead of a hammer or a tool. Yeah. I said I kind of grew up that way. We didn't have a lot. So you learn to make do. All right. Might be a little bit. They had stuff like flowers, googly eyes that you wouldn't find anywhere. I didn't know that. So they had ones that you couldn't find anywhere. How cool was that? Wish we would have had it Ben Franklin's. That would have been nice. Yeah, this summer we were feeding all the baby ducks, and there was so many cute little baby ducks, and of course a million geese. And I think at some point we were feeding 75 ducks and geese. Now the geese are moved on, and we have the mallards. And on average, I think I had 20 yesterday, so about 10 to 20 depending on how many's there. I just love feeding them. All right, so let's see. I get I'm looking at my fingers. That's never gonna work. I don't have the patience for that. I watch YouTubers, and some have the patience to separate these things with their fingers and peel these off. I don't have the patience.
Tape's a good idea, though.
Yeah, I like the tape method because this is so much better than trying to pull these apart. It can tear it, like it did tear that corner, but it's better than spending a century trying to pull these apart. So I'd rather just tear the edge. Come on. Hold on. This is a double layer. I hate double layers.
Sure is. Oh, there's three. So there's 3 layers.
Yeah, some of these.
One off a second ago.
I know. It has another layer. Oh, I'm not gonna worry about it. It'll come off when I glue it down. You spent your paychecks there too, right? When you were like working just to buy the fun stuff, right? Exactly. Well, my mom made me like wear the clothes that she would pick out, and so when I started working, I was thrilled because I was able to pick my own clothes out because it's my money and I earned it, and I could pick my own clothes out, and it was just wonderful because then I could dress cool instead of her making me dress up every day for high school. What kid dresses up in high school? Yeah, it was freedom to be myself. All right, I love this napkin. Let me cut this one. I got this one from Nikki. She's on YouTube. She has an Etsy shop. She is the disorganized crafter. She orders napkins all the way from like Germany and all these places. So she gets some really cool napkins. And then she had a napkin and canvas sale several months ago. And Eileen and I spent a fortune again there too. Buying tons of napkins and canvases, but they were so fabulous. All right, so cut 2 and save these 2. I think that because this is going to be slightly smaller, I'm going to need something at the bottom. Let's see. I might be able to do is I'm going to tear some of the snowflake part off and put that on the bottom, I think. All right, so let's get to waxing here. Let me plug in my plug in my iron. Plug my heat gun so I got more room. Okay. I forgot how to turn this on. I haven't used this in
There's a little spin dial there above the base. Oh, there's an on-off switch beside the spin dial?
I don't know. Oh. Actually, it's just a spin dial. I see it now. Okay. All right, let's get this hot. And I think I'm going to use, I have the pellets. I've had these so long. I can't, guys, like literally so long. They're ancient. One of the few things I haven't gotten rid of. I'm glad I didn't, since it, you know, this came back around again. Okay, here is a picture from Pam. She's showing the sugar bottles with the silicone tops. Oh, that's smart, right? That's a clip. I'll think I need a piece of parchment paper to put over top. Yeah, so there you go. So if you have the fabric tack, you can get the silicone top for the sugar bottles. Who knew baking products would be so cool? I probably should get a towel to put it. I don't need a towel.
Oh, underneath the iron?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, cloth is more likely to, I think you're better off setting it on your countertop.
Okay, don't worry about it. Okay.
Yeah, the cloth is going to have a much lower burning point than the countertop.
All right.
Yeah.
I have this, and where's my part? I did get the part on the parchment paper, the wax. So I'm going to put my napkin down, right, Lisa? And then I'm going to put the wax over top the napkin, right? Or I don't put the wax in the napkin. I think it's the napkin and then wax on top. I should be using a better scissors. Those red ones have been, they've opened packages and everything else. They're in rough shape. I need to get them off my desk, so I quit using them for stuff. Oh, I wonder if I could do, I guess I'm just going to have to do one or the other and just rotate it. Okay, buckle up, everybody. Okay, I'm going to put the wax on top. Do I glue the napkin down before I wax? I should glue the napkin down and use some sense here. Hold on. Probably need to glue the napkin down. All right. Kimberly. I'm going to scoot this over so I can salvage the lady. Let me see. I'm going to try to just get laughing at Kimberly. Okay.
This is why our marriage lasts so long. I'm never bored.
She said, buckle up.
Buckle up. Yeah, there you go. We should make that our new song.
I'm going to blow up the napkin. What the hell? It's a napkin. I'm going to blow it up. She used a tea light. Lisa Jameson. She used a tea light. So if you don't have to have beeswax, she used some tea lights. I think she got the Dollar Tree to melt and put on. She also used the shavings. Or she shaved it. Oh, she shaved it. Maybe I already screwed this up. She shaved it. We'll see. Maybe I already messed this up. That's right. She took the tea light and she shaved off pieces and put it on and then melted it. Oh, hopefully I didn't do this wrong already.
Well, once it hardens, you should be able to peel off the excess.
And then she just ran the iron over top the parchment paper. It goes, yeah, this iron was uber expensive, but it's really nice. 911 ready. You were going to iron the wax that goes with it? What are you talking about? Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm going to hold it up. So as everyone sees, you see the wax? But look how, see how that disappears, like if you would use the matte medium?
Wax off, wax off.
But it does have this cool effect. Now, if you use a tea light like she did, it might look a little differently. I don't have any tea lights, else I would have tried that. But it feels really neat. Now let's try the pieces. She shaved pieces. I realized I did that wrong. And I think she shaved pieces so she could like put them. If I'm going to do this way, so I'm going to cut myself.
I think how you cut a little bead of wax.
I don't know. She was doing this. So she was doing this. Watch her video. She was doing that. She was shaving pieces off, but you could just use the little, you could also use these. You could also use these little pellets here. Sprinkle these little babies on too. I make sure I don't touch my iron. I'm going to put a little bit of wax over here and over here, just on the bottom. I missed the wax in a couple places. Let's try this, and then put the parchment paper back down. Ugh. Except the pieces can move. So if you melt it like I did, it's less likely to move. So, you know, so if you don't have these, just use the tea lights or whatever you have. Now, I have a gray candle. So if I melt the gray candle, I'll have gray wax, right? I have to try that. I do have a gray candle, not a white. Tea lights would be cheaper for sure. I already had all this stuff because we were doing the Faux Encaustic technique by Dina Wakely that she learned from another artist. So this is fun. Hi, Julie. Woo! Hold on, wait for it to cool. As I touched it, it started to peel. I gotta wait for it to cool. I can already see it cut my tag crooked. There. That's just really fun. It just has a really neat feel to it. It's just something different. You can Mod Podge this on or use matte medium or whatever, but I think it's just neat. I'm gonna go. I have a gray candle. I'm gonna try gray and see if we can get some gray wax. So depending on the color of your candle, you know, you could go with the gray. And I might try to gray wax over top the music paper without it, just to see. That's neat. This is really fun. This is a really cool technique. Thanks for sharing this, Lisa, and showing everybody how to do this. Thanks for doing that. And thanks, Pearl, for and Maddie, who was there telling me about it. I appreciate that. I love new videos and techniques and artists, and I just gobble it up. Put a paper towel over it and iron. Oh, instead of the parchment paper? Oh, to give it texture. Oh, so I'm glad Lisa's here in chat. That's right. Okay. I need to put a piece of paper towel over it, and then that way it has some texture, and it will make it soft, right? Hopefully it won't stick to it. It won't stick to it, will it? Will it stick to it? I'm scared. Let's just do it really quick. It was 6 to 6. This iron gets really hot. Okay, I'm nervous. Let's just see what happens. It may just totally stick to it. I want to see if that add any texture to it. Nope, it's fine. Okay, so let's try buffing it. Maybe she meant buff it with the paper towel. It's hard to chat, and there's a delay too. It's hard to give instructions on YouTube when there's a delay too. Hold on. She did buff it. Let's see. Let's buff it. Do the damn glassine look. What? Damn glass. This is supposed to be like glassine, right? What are you talking about, Eileen? By doing this, it makes it look like glassine? You're confusing me. She means do a napkin. She means just do a napkin on top of the tag. Oh. When we say it looks like glassine. What the one we, God. Where's Kathy? I need interpretation. I need Eileen's interpretation, please. Okay, it's just a napkin on the tag without the paper behind it. Okay, or just the napkin. Let's do that, but just the napkin. Maybe that's what she's talking about. Boy, I need more sleep. I need Kathy to interpret Eileen. Sleep.
Okay, hold on.
Yeah, I need you to help interpret what Eileen's talking about.
What is she telling you to do? Eileen, what did she tell you to do?
Just use the napkin. Just use the napkin. Okay, now I understand. She wants me to just put the wax on the napkin with not on anything. Oh my gosh.
Oh, you know what I would do then? Use okay, because that's how we did it. That's how we did the wax collage. We had like our craft sheet down, like a non-sticky surface. And then you could put the napkin down on that and then melt the wax like we did.
Okay.
Does that make sense to you? I'll get a napkin too because I've got my craft mats under here somewhere. Look at your DM when you get a chance. Colleen and Eileen. Oh boy. I also want to do the thing too, like Lori Marie, where you dip the stuff in the pot. How's everybody today? If Elisa is here, thank you. I got a box of yummy peppermint bark, which I'm trying not to eat, with this very cool tissue paper that I'm going to put in my jingle journal. So that's kind of fun. All right, let's see.
Oh, it's in here. Gosh.
Or if you don't have a craft mat or something, put the parchment paper down, then the napkin, and then the wax like we did.
Okay.
And then you can try it with is sandwiched between two pieces of parchment paper.
Which you organize. I can't find anything. See, I organized and now, yeah.
Outlet GDC you're using. Why, Eileen? What's the melting pot?
Oh, I got rid of that thing years ago. It's awful. Oh, cleaning it was terrible.
No, the electric frying pan.
Oh, that. I have that.
Yeah, that's another one I want to do too, is
That
the
one
electric frying pan.
That
Like
one,
that.
it cleans easy too.
Yeah, like Lori Marie.
It's like, well, it's a bigger version of the melting pot, a better version. And it doesn't have a lid. But you don't really need a lid. But yeah, look how good that turned out, though. You could see the girl. Bless you.
I really like how that looks. I just like that look.
And I love these girls. Like, they're really fun on the napkins.
Did you see what I typed in chat?
God. Huh?
Did you see what I typed in chat? That napkin should be named Chickleen.
Oh, no, I missed that. Did Jean dip a dye in the wax? I forgot about that.
No, I can't believe. Oh, did she get the wax off the dye eventually, Eileen?
Try to loose pieces. I don't know how many I need. I have no clue. I'm just winging it. All right, so we're just gonna throw it on the napkin on the non-stick thingy.
And then something else you could do. You could take the little pellets, the little wax Encaustic pellets, and melt it over them, like Rosemary does. If you didn't want to use the beeswax, and that will make them a little bit harder.
I'll just do the dip thing.
No, she just takes. I didn't see the whole video, but I know it looks about the same, but with the hers turn out hard.
Okay.
So hers are Encaustic. Our technique is Faux Encaustic. There's a difference.
Yep. There's also Lori Jenkins melted wax, beeswax in the pot and dipped tea bags in it.
Yes, that's the one. That's why I bought my pot. Remember we had done the tea bags in the wax?
Yeah.
And then we saw Lori Marie was actually dipping the whole tea bag in there.
Yeah, and then she took and put them in her mixed and her altered book as like little windows, which looked really cool.
Ooh, let's see. Oh, look at that.
This is pretty cool. I think it's not all melted. I'm gonna go over it again.
And then lay it back down flat, and then that'll be nice because it'll harden up.
It should. I mean, after it gets.
Oh, I like that.
Now it's only on the front side, not the back side. So like you said, if you put it in a pan, you can dip the whole thing. But I don't know if a napkin could withstand that or not. I mean, a tea bag's a little more.
Yeah, tea bag's more sturdy, I think.
Durable. But I can do is just flip it over and now add it to the back. Since now it's got that on the one side. Especially since
look at that.
It's gonna be cool.
That is amazing. Okay, I'm gonna get some napkins in my iron.
Okay, normal color beeswax to give it a vintage look. Okay, I have that too. I have it in the pellets and I have the sticks. Okay, let me get really cool. I'm trying my old spatula. Where's my others? I need like a spatula. I can get this up.
Where's all my Christmas napkins? Okay.
Wait, yeah, I ordered a. Oh, look at that. Okay,
Let's see.
this is a fun thing that just happened. Okay, so I'm pulling this up, and what's kind of cool is happening on the mat.
Yeah.
My appointment's at 3. There's no reason for you to go. It takes 3 hours.
You want to just mute, and then you can.
So,
Okay. All
so
right.
we
And
did
then,
this at the parking garage for 3 hours.
yeah. All right.
It's leaving a texture. See how it's leaving like the texture that you can't tell. The texture of the napkin from the wax is actually the wax, and the texture is actually on the mat, and you can't really tell, but it is. It's pretty cool.
Oh wow.
I like. Can you see how that pulled up? Oh, if you could see, you see how that ended up like. Come on, camera. Pulling it when I waxed the back, it pulled the texture of the napkin through on the other side. See that? That's kind of wild. I was not expecting that.
It really makes it translucent.
But it also just the pattern on the napkin like surfaced through. That was neat and unexpected.
Alrighty. Here's all my Christmas napkins.
Oh, we bought a bunch of Christmas napkins from Pearl.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, probably we'll use them next. Won't be able to use them until next year, but let's see. We need to put something behind it.
Hey, Colleen, did you see my DM on Twitter?
Okay, now you can see it's translucent. I lay it on top of here. Let's see, what did Ann do yesterday? Oh no, I haven't got my Stitch and Go kits from Brooke yet. No. I haven't gotten a lot of things I should have already received.
Yeah, and I don't, if you haven't, Brooke's not going to bill you until she mails them out, and they've had a lot going on with her family, so I know she feels bad that she got behind with the kits, but once she bills you, then that means she's mailed it out.
Yeah. Also, too, they've had a ton of snow.
Yeah, they've had a ton of snow. Plus, her husband has to have surgery, and just a lot of stuff going on with those guys. So, once you get a bill, that means your kit's done and it's mailed.
I see what you mean, Eileen. You could do a bunch of napkins. You could put the wax on them ahead of time. And then have them ready. Like if you just wanted to do it all in a bunch at once, then you could take your napkin and put it wherever you want, is what Eileen's saying, and have them prepared. So you could put them on an art journal page or whatever, not just a tag or whatever. So you can see why I put it there. Now you can see the book paper through her, or you put it here. And yeah, I see what you're saying, Eileen. And you'd have them all ready to put down. That makes sense. Okay, I'm going to use some yellow. Okay, I'll try some yellow. Okay, where's my tags I made up? I have the yellow beeswax. Hold on. Because, I already spilled ink all over the other day. I don't trust myself to leave an open container around. Oh, yeah, I got buffed. I forgot what, buff this a little bit. I don't trust myself. Okay. This is so fun. Okay, so I'm going to sit her here. Let me go grab the other color beeswax. You think we could do this on, you could do it on wallpaper? Got lots of wallpaper. Where is, I thought, I know I have the pellets too. I have white and I have cream. Hold on. Why am I'm starting to pile again, make messes, and I can't find nothing. Hold on. I start burying, you know, I'm having fun when I start burying everything underneath everything. Let me get my scissors up too. Okay. There's the other girl. So let's do another napkin. Let's do, I'm going to do, I need a larger napkin for Santa. I'm going to try to see. A couple
Oh, I
weeks
like the music. That's a good idea to do the music paper, Colleen.
Good. You run a few errands. Okay, well, thanks for coming by. Before it gets cozy out there. I understand that. Bye, Michelle. Thanks for stopping by. What is that? Is that me?
No, you know what? No, it's me.
You?
I'm
Okay.
just getting some responses back. I'm going to mute for a little bit, Colleen.
Or just turn your volume down so
Yeah,
you aren't so loud.
Yeah, I'm going to mute it.
Okay. Wow, it's just good sound because that's really picking up.
I'll keep doing stuff, but I'm going to keep it muted because I'll have a bunch of texts coming in.
Okay, hon. All right, let's get this second layer off. Now, if you want, like this is cream in the background, but if you wanted it to be a white background, you want to put white paper behind it, or I don't know, you could attempt to leave that, but I don't know if it's going to work. I don't know. Probably not. Okay, so let me cut this. I don't know. This is fun, Lisa. Thanks for helping me out with this. So we're going to put Santa here. And I could just have the cream behind. Be good if I cut them out a little bit better. Let's see. And I get to do my music book. And this music book has got, it's a bit, it's more cream, where this one's white. So we'll use like a cream, more cream. All right. Glue this baby down. Is anyone trying this while we're getting our, have a iron and wax and giving this a whirl while we're with us. If you do, tag Lisa Jameson on Instagram or us or somebody so we can see it. And we know the look. I have this on the back. This is a tag I had done some of the sprays on. Yeah. What I might want to do is just have it straight. There's a concept. And then Lisa, do you just stream like live sporadically, or do you have a certain time or day that you stream? Or you just stream when you can, like Laura? All right, so let's punch this out. Okay, now let's go with some. We're going to use the 6 because I can't figure out what I did with this, with the jar of cream ones. Oh my God. Such a professional, so organized. So I have both the yellow and the cream. Somehow from one room to the other, I misplaced it. Sheer talent. I don't see anyone talking. Oh, hi, I didn't see either and you went on there. Slow Panel. Welcome. I don't know what your name is or what you can let us know. So we can, I'll try to remember it too. That's half of it, is me trying to remember it. All right, so I'm going to hit test. I want to make sure my chat's moving. I don't see no one talking. Okay. I got nervous. Okay. So I got this glued down. Now let's glue down Santa. And we'll, oh my God. All discombobulated. There it is. All right, lost Santa too. All right, Santa's going to go here. We'll just go almost all the way up. Okay. So we've been having a good time, and I have been working on my Christmas stuff. I have been really busy. So if everyone's still doing the 2020, December 2020 challenges, Joy has been keeping up with it. Devin's doing a real good job of keeping up with it. I have fallen behind, but I'm not giving up. Okay. I got my napkin over there on my tag. So let's get some cream beeswax. This should make it look more vintagey. So I'm just going to kind of drip it on there, and then since I can't figure out where I did with my pellets, it might be quicker than shaving it. I'm just going to drip it. All right. Hold on. I'm going to get wax on the back of the sheet because it's on my iron, but it doesn't matter. If you grate up the stick beeswax, what type of container can you keep it in? Good question, Eileen. If you grate that up, what would you put it in? I guess a glass jar or something? Oh, thanks, Lisa. This is a napkin I got from Laura. And she was, she tried napkin selling. She sent me, and this is one of the napkins I got from Laura. All right, so this is you can see where I missed it with the vintage. So you see how it's yellowish, and then you get the white. So you can see if you use the yellow beeswax, it's gonna show up where you missed it. But look how pretty that looks though. So there's the downside to it is you're going to oh, I'm so nervous. She was cutting this herself with her fingers. I'm nervous about doing this. I'm nervous at cutting myself. She was cutting it towards her. I'm scared to do that. So I'm going to try to cover the areas that I missed. Because it is yellow, I could definitely see where I did miss it. So there's one advantage of using the yellow beeswax versus the clear. You can see the areas you missed. You like the yellow better because it's more vintage. So it depends on what look you're going for. Vintage, yeah, modern, yeah, farmhouse. Now I'm going to try melting this. This one's like a gray green. This is the only one I had in there. So most of my candles I buy are always in a jar. I don't really buy like candlesticks. I buy candles in candle jars. You know what I mean? All right, let this baby cool down and in a second, and then we'll buff it. Excuse me. It's still a little warm. We give it a second to cool down. Oh yeah, I could cut my craft mat too, like Kathy did. That's a good point. All right, so I'm going to buff it because Lisa buffed it when she was done. She also made, in the same video, Lisa also made some really cute pockets. Uh-oh, rubbed too hard there. Guess I didn't have any wax on that spot. And just to let you know, she did some pockets too in the same video. We're supposed to get some snow Christmas Eve, so that'd be cool. So we'll see if that happens or not. So right now they're saying we'll get 1 to 3 inches. Of course, they said it the other day, and we got a quarter, a third. Like we got hardly nothing. I was so disappointed. But we supposedly get 1 to 3 inches on Christmas Eve here, so that'd be neat. That's the only time I really appreciate snow or want snow is around Christmas, right? So I might give some snow on the ground for Christmas Eve, which is kind of cool. Christmas Eve is my oldest daughter's birthday. She was born on Christmas Eve. Turn out the extra napkin. So I added it to the corner just to fill that in because my napkin peeled there, but you can see I got the wax in there now, so it'll be half deal. Maybe if you wanted to have it look, let's try that. Let's see if we wanted it to look a little distressed. Where's that little fingernail file thingy? So let's say let's see what happens if we wanted to look distressed. Kind of rough the edge up. Maybe I need that one tool, the Ripper tool. I don't know if I have that anymore. A little, the little Tim Holtz tool thing. Ah, I found it. Woo-hoo. Amazing. I actually found it. Okay. Let's try like, do you remember this thing? The little distressor thingy. I can't remember when this came out. So we use the yellow wax. Let's just, so it's just like little, you haven't seen it, it just has little blades all around the edges. And napkin pieces in there. And this is what it looks like. I can't remember what it was called, but it was a, you still use yours all the time? Do you, Eileen? No, craft mats are expensive too. Yeah, this is old, but this is like, there's other companies that came out with distress tools as well. At the time, like he was the first, and then other companies started kind of copying and coming out with their version of distress tools. I didn't know you still use yours. Eileen's keeping secrets again, guys. I don't know, it just came to me. I'm like, oh, we could just do this, and then we kind of get off the extra napkin off the edge. And okay, I'm gonna need to repunch my hole because now I waxed the hole. That does not sound right. Okay, hold on. I said that out loud. Okay. So what else would you, is there anything else anyone would like me to try with the napkins? We can do a napkin we did the napkin with the white. We did a napkin with the white with nothing behind it. This is the yellow. And if you buff it, it just smooths it out. It makes it less sticky. Does that make sense? And it just gives it that nice sheen. But it's hard to explain the difference between that and if you just decoupaged it on or matte mediumed it down. It just has this. It has. I mean, I like seeing the wax and seeing it feels neat. It definitely makes the card stiffer, and it gives it this sheen. Let me see if I can get my camera to pick up. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Yeah, it definitely picks up some sheen. You see that? And it just gives it that vintage look. And it feels really neat, though. And I love that you can see the music sheet through him. Okay, do a napkin on a candle. On a candle. Okay. Do a napkin on a candle. Do you mean adhere a napkin to the candle?
Yes, I think that's what she's talking about. Wrap the napkin around the candle, and then take the hot iron and kind of press it into the melted wax in the candle, and then it'll kind of like go into the candle. Cool.
Let me get the turquoise paint off. I don't know how I manage that. Okay, we'll try it. So you could do this for Christmas. You could do this for gifts for people. Is what you're saying. If you bought, you go to Dollar Tree,
Yeah,
buy
that'd
you
be
some
interesting.
candles, and you could put napkins around them, make them decorative. Ooh, let's try it. That'd be fun. I don't know if these match. Let's do that one. This one looks like it would be. It's nice and contrasty with the gray. Ooh, I've got this. Must be a Dollar Tree one because the Dollar Tree ones, and you guys get napkins at Dollar Tree. You got to remember they're usually one-sided. Keep that in mind.
Okay. All right, let's see.
Has anyone tried this? This is a creative idea, Eileen. Okay, I'm cleaning up 1 second here so I can stop burying stuff. I keep burying stuff over here.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Wow, this really makes the napkin translucent.
It does,
doesn't it?
and it just, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It makes it translucent. It has this nice sheen to it. It's not like when you normally do, like where it's kind of thick and dry. Like it's smooth. It's smooth. It's not dry.
And I love the smell of the beeswax.
Yeah, it does smell good. It just gives it a really neat effect where I think people are going to notice that this is different than if you just Mod Podged it down.
Yeah, because it gives it, like I said, it gives it like that faux encaustic, that dull, that waxy look.
Yeah.
Which is different than
Matte
just
medium.
putting on that medium.
Yeah, agree. It's really cool. So once you, okay, my question is after you wax it down, so you could always do, of course, is get out your other crayons and you could use those. If you want to add color, you could use your regular crayons. If you don't have this or tea lights, you could try using Crayolas and stuff and see what happens. Just make sure it's not your favorite napkin when you're learning and see if it works first.
Oh yeah, practice on. I would practice because napkins are delicate anyway.
Yeah, practice on like not an expensive napkin. Like,
and if you don't like how it looks, you just go back in with the iron, melt it, and smooth it out.
Exactly. This one was a booger to separate. All right.
Okay.
Golly, that did not want to come loose. Okay. Use Mod Podge napkins, the candles, or Christmas gifts years ago. See, she uses Mod Podge to put on candles instead of melting them to the candles. Well, so that works too then.
All right.
Okay, Eileen said she did it in the 40s. Wow. Putting napkins, melting them on candles in the 40s. Holy moly.
Okay, so what I'm finding, don't let the wax dry before you lift it off the craft mat. Did you find that too, Colleen?
Yes, because of the tear.
Yeah.
I wonder if Steph's beeswax embossing powder will do the same thing.
We'll have to try.
Well, hi, Shelby. Okay, what kind of iron do you have? Okay, the iron is
here, I've got the box, Colleen. Let me get this napkin up and I can show the box.
It's an Encaustic iron, but you can use a travel iron if you don't, because this was a little pricey. You could definitely use a travel iron. Make sure it has no holes on it. If it has holes, the wax will go in it and it'll ruin it. So make sure it's like a travel iron.
Yeah, not a steam iron.
Yeah, like this is an Encaustic iron I'm using. This was on Amazon. and you just look up Encaustic iron, the original. That's what it's called. Temperature control and all that, but you don't want one with holes in it. I also have a travel iron. I also have a ribbon iron that's really tiny. That was Heidi Swapped some years ago. As long as it doesn't have holes, you can use any iron you want.
All right, let me get this up and I'll get my box.
Yeah, the encaustic iron is very hot and it works really nice, and nothing's sticking to it either, but it is really pricey.
Yeah, I think, what was it, like $55 or something?
Yeah, it was like $50, so it's kind of pricey. So, but I really like it. But if you can't afford one, look for a travel iron. You might be able to find one on Amazon or a thrift store or your regular store. If you don't want to invest that in
Okay, this is the one that Dina Wakely recommended when I took her wax collage class.
Okay.
That we were doing last year, Colleen.
Okay.
This is what Dina Wakely recommended for the wax collage class.
Okay. Well, that's good enough for Dina, right?
Yep. And Dina, who is so fun and always, is like, doesn't mind if you share her ideas. I mean, she said, I got this, if you go back and look at Claudine Helmuth in her book, this is her, she did this years ago. And I think she even called it Faux Encaustic. So this is wax collage, not encaustics, it's wax collage, which we've known from the beginning. Encaustic is a completely different thing. Alrighty, so there. I just love the.
This is safe and fun, to be honest.
It is. You don't have to worry about the fumes and all that kind of stuff.
It's safe and it's fun.
But I love how that feels when it dries with all the wax on it.
That's what I said. It's hard to describe how it feels. It's very smooth. It makes the napkin and the card just stiffer. You can tell it's got the wax on it. It just gives it neat texture and feel. And anyone you would feel it, obviously, if you give it to someone as a gift, they'll notice that the tag had something different done to it.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some tags and put some napkins on the tags. And the other thing too, when you want to clean up, you just
scrape it off.
This is the best part.
Yeah, just get
scrape it all off, and then smooth out your surface, and you're all ready to go again.
Good morning, Maggie. Late start today. She got lots and lots of snow, like 13 inches of snow. She was part of the big snow area.
Okay, Colleen, I'm going to mute again because I'm starting to get more text coming in.
Okay. It's very ASMR. What's that mean?
Oh, that's that sound thing. Like crinkling paper.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thank you. That's true. It just has that feel to it and texture. And like I said, here's this is I have one that's like, I mean, this is a very thick paper, granted, but these are thick craft papers that they use. But you can see the difference between this is flexible and see how it's stiffer. This is a good example. Like, it's harder for me to bend this now, and it's really easy for me to bend this, and really hard to. So it gives it. And so if you're gonna put this in a pocket, we'll do something on the back. Look how cool this turned out. I'm trying to get on the edges, trying to melt it up here along the edges now. This is a neat idea, Eileen. So if you wanted to give this as a gift to somebody, you could. If you're anything like some of us that are napkin crazy and you have a million napkins, you get a Dollar Tree and get you some candles. This would be a very economical gift and different. All right. How cool is that? And it is, okay, I'm gonna hold this up. It is other than I'm struggling a little bit with the top edge because this is the way this one's tapered weird. Once I get that down, good. I said it's a little, this is a weird shaped candle, so this is not the typical shape of a candle. So if you have a normal shaped candle, it should be a lot easier than this. Yeah, it's nothing new, and this is from the 40s. Isn't that funny? And so thanks for sharing that. And then Purple Princess says she uses Mod Podge and puts the napkins on the candles with Mod Podge. So if you don't have an iron or wax, you can use, well, obviously, yeah, oh, wake up, Colleen. Candle is waxed. You can iron this. If you don't have an iron, you can Mod Podge this on. So that's a cool idea. And look how cute that is. So I like it. There's another thing we can do with napkins I never knew. How cool is that? I like it. All right, so let's take the back of this tag. Put something on the back. Let's see. This purple would show through because I do have, I think this might be set adapters. I could try some. Do you want me to try getting the beeswax set adapters thing out, Eileen? Some of the grays I should do. Let's see. She has no idea if they would be decorative only. I'm assuming that, but I mean, worst case, the wax would melt over the napkin. I don't think it would be like a fire hazard or anything. I would assume it would be fine. Wouldn't look very good after you burned it, but hold on. All right. And I'll put down the creamier book, music paper. Where'd it go? That's my white one. Hold on. So let's try another fun way just to see what we can figure out. Because, I mean, you know, no harm, no foul, right? So I'm wondering if, Eileen, if could we do this? Well, it might melt it, though. It might be cool if it gets melted, though. I could try it with this pretty napkin, but think we could, you think you could do something like this around a candle, too? You know what I'm saying? Like if you were, like if you had something like that, like if you had something decorative, you think you could do it, or the iron would just totally melt it and it'd be done? If I turn the heat down. Just something I was thinking about. It could just totally melt the plastic and just, that's it. So, has anyone ever tried doing that? Oh, isn't that pretty? Thank you. Yeah, it's a beautiful napkin. I got this from the Disorganized Crafter on YouTube. And if you look on Etsy and key in for the shop Disorganized Crafter, you will find her. She has beautiful napkins, beautiful one-of-a-kind napkins from, I just realized my music sheet's upside down, but that's okay. From, where'd she get them from? Russia and all kinds of places she gets them from. And then she'll have a sale and sell some of them too. So, and they're beautiful. I'll show you a few other examples of, trying to cut my tag. I'm going to cut this down a little bit smaller. I'll show you some other examples. I need to re-rough it up. I roughed up the edges. Now I'm going to have to do it again, but that's okay. We got some napkins from her. Let me see if I can find some examples of the napkins that she gets from Russia. Hold on. I have a her down by my feet here. Just give me 1 second. I'm looking for my, yeah, she has a lot of really pretty girl napkins like this. Like ones that, like, they're just super pretty. That was one of them. There's a lot of vintage images. These are some of the other fun ones with like koalas, the bug. I bought a whole bunch of the vintage girls. So this one's neat. This one's a cameo. And this was one of them. Yeah, she has lots of these elegant, really elegant, one-of-a-kind napkins. I went crazy. As you can see. Oh, this would be cute. This would be cute if you're doing some sort of recipe card or whatever. Look how pretty this is. She's on a break till after Christmas. Oh, thank you, Pam. Oh, okay, not far from you. Okay, she said she's on a break right now. But what I would do if someone could post Nikki's shop, that would be wonderful. So everyone can just click on the link because it is hard to find people on Etsy. And then what you could do is usually there's a thing saying email me when they come back to the shop, and you can just add your email, and then you'll get an email when Nikki comes back from her break and opens her shop again. She gets such gorgeous. I don't know if that was part of it or not, but she was selling everything from napkins to cameos to just gorgeous napkins. Gorgeous. I mean, look at her. So pretty. So. I also she had some like this, which is really cool. Like this one was Dutch, and she had this one's Oriental. Like such a nice variety. I have a wonderful collection. Look at that one. I have a wonderful collection of these. I mean, it's just, the artwork. That's why I can't stop buying napkins. They're just beautiful artwork, and you can collage with these. You can now wax with these. You can use so many things for these. They're just fun. And whatever style you like. Look how this one we did, which she's, this 50s chick, which is really fun. And then you have her, and then she's very Oh, look how pretty. Oh, that's going to look good. Look at this, Eileen. Look how good this is going to look because her wings are white. The music notes are really going to show through right here where her wings are white. Oh, that's going to look good. I'm going to cut off the extra, and then I might be able to piece that on there. Oh, it's going to look gorgeous on here. Gorgeous. I'm going to slide it over just a smidge. I want to make sure her wings are on there. Oh, man. There. Okay. And then that way we don't waste it. We can use this little piece on something else. All right. So where's the yellow wax? All right, so here's the yellow wax. Let's get the knife. So we can kind of, I can't believe I can't find my beeswax pellets. I'll find them when I'm done streaming. I'll probably find them then. I won't have to do it this way. Yeah, I'm trying not to cut my mat either. The smart thing might be to cut it over on the glass. Hold on. That's probably gonna be good. All right. Before I get ahead of myself, I gotta glue her down. I'm just using a glue stick. This is what Lisa used. Gently though, be gentle because you can tear. I'm gonna do it this way. You can tear your napkin really easily. We also have a napkin journal that Kathy and I started, but we haven't worked on it in a while. We made napkin journals just because of all of our napkin collections that we have.
Oh, this will be a good thing to try in the napkin journal.
Oh, that's true. Show her the canvases. Okay. Jen Oz did, I think it was Jen Oz that did plastic wrap ironing on napkins. I don't remember that. Plastic wrap on napkins? Uh-oh, I lost her. She'll be back. Her internet must have dropped. She'll be back. Okay. There she is. Get booted?
No, I
Booted yourself?
I wasn't. Yes, I closed my screen. I don't know. It's not thinking today.
That's okay. You have a lot going on over there.
All right. Okay. So let's get this cleaned off. All right, I'm gonna get some tags and put some of these napkins on tags. Oh, I know what I want to do.
After you got that down, you could carve into the wax depending on, it's not over the napkin, but like the top or the bottom where you don't have the napkin, just the paper. Ooh, don't do what I just did.
Okey-dokey, let's see.
Ooh, ain't good. Do that way my napkin started to stick to this. I'll let that cool a minute. Do that down.
Alright, I want to try.
Look how neat that looks with the music notes behind her, and then the white. Oh, it looks so pretty. That looks really pretty. I really like that. I don't like how this popped up. I didn't glue it down well enough. I don't like how this popped up. It scared me. It was like, oh.
Oops.
Okay. I'll get the canvases out in just a second, Eileen. I haven't forgot.
What's Eileen got you doing now?
She wants me to show the canvases that Nikki sells too.
Oh yeah.
They're pretty. I have some. We got a bunch of that. They're really pretty. She pays a guy, I can't remember what country he's from, that prints images onto the canvases. I don't remember where she gets that from. She, works with him and then she sells them to us. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah, they are.
As I said, I like all the creative sellers that do all these things, and that way we can enhance our art, what we do, and they simplify it for us too.
Oh yeah.
Now we also did wax on magazine pages too. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We did magazine pages. We also tried wax on magazine pages and then carved into it. That was a pretty fun technique. We did that too.
That was fun. Yeah, we did a lot of stuff with wax actually.
Okay, let me cut out the extra. Actually, I'm going to use my Tim Holtz little thingy. Hold on. Make sure you glue it down better than I did.
You know what? I'm trying it once without gluing it down.
Oh, seeing if the wax itself will adhere it.
It should, because that's what we did. Remember with the magazine pages, we just like.
Okay, on the bottom, can you see where I have the wax? Whoops, and I don't have the wax, so you can go back and see where you missed it with the yellow. Now, if you use the white, it'd be less obvious, and no one's going to notice anyway. But if you're using the yellow, you're going to have to do this. It's a little more work. Unless you want it splotchy, that would be okay too. This is just to even the color out because I'm just going to be. I love that we have something else to do with our napkins now. I love buying napkins.
Well, I'm glad we have something else to do with our wax.
Yeah, our wax too.
We got all that wax. Had so much fun with it.
Yeah, use our expensive irons.
I know. I guess you could use it as a travel iron also.
That is true. Oh, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna let this cool a moment, and then we'll go over it with a paper towel and shine it up.
Whoopsie.
Buff it out. Buff it out. I have to look at that. Helen's got an excellent memory to remember what Jen did that long ago. I'm impressed, Helen.
Oh, wow. I know. Helen's great.
South Paul on Amazon has encaustic irons. Oh. Does Honor come in? I didn't see her. Hi, Z. It's a great day off to the post office. Thanks for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't see you. Oh, she's just popping in to say hi. Okay. Hi,
Who
Z.
is that?
Zandra. Merry Christmas if I don't see you before then.
Oh, hey, Sandra. Merry Christmas. I'm sure we'll see you before then. We'll see you somewhere.
Use saran wrap in between the napkin and the paper. I'm going to try that next. Just to see. Saran wrap in between napkin and paper. And so you melt a saran wrap basically? I'm going to try that.
Oh, bye, Devin. You have fun. Okay, here, I did one of Amy's dipped cards from her bread batch.
Cool. Oh, look at this, Amy, if you're still here.
And then here's the back.
Oh, look how good that looks on her dip tag.
Yeah, and I'll put a little bit up here too, where there's no.
Oh, that looks awesome. Look how you can embellish her Amy's tags.
All right,
Well,
let's
now
see.
you can add a poinsettia on there. That's true. You could tear your napkins up and just layer it instead of doing one smooth one like I just did.
Right.
You could tear up and layer your napkins like a collage. Wow, that's cool. Saran wrap melts and adheres the napkin to the paper.
It makes it's really cool. Norma does that. I gotten some of that in Happy Mail from Norma. And it makes a really cool thing. All right. Ooh.
Oh, I also wanted to share for people who are not on Twitter on Twitter. I wanted to share with you. Hi, baby. Hey, Tom, can you open the back door? Wait a minute, he's in here. Oh. Be right back.
Did you say something?
Oh yeah, can you open the back door? The bandit might want to go out.
Oh, okay.
He's over here.
Did he come up and down?
Yeah, well, he's hanging on my leg. He wants out or he wants to play.
Go out. Go get him.
Go, shoot. Go. Hurry, go. Go inside. Go, Paly. Okay. So I snagged her photo or her Snapchat, her thing. We did a fabric swap and Kimberly was in the fabric swap and she has hers. Look at her snippet roll. She used, I'm gonna put myself big one moment.
Oh, that looks so good. You want me to see if I can do a share?
Grab and put on the screen.
Okay, hold on. That way this can dry too.
She made a snippet roll. If you look at the detail, it is so pretty. Look at the puffy heart. She has the little sentiments. She used everyone's fabric strips, and then she added some buttons. Hey, look, there's a little hat. It is so cute. And then she made like a little, here's like a little denim piece with the edges. And then look, she hand stitched a little tree scene and put the words joy. And she did like the butterfly. And what was really cool.
It's backstage.
Yay! Now you can see it big. There. Now you can see it big. And then she put it on a rolling pin. She's making it bigger and bigger. She's addicted earlier. She said she keeps making it bigger and bigger. And she's putting it on her rolling pin, her snippet roll. Isn't that adorable? She comes up with the neatest ideas I've ever seen. She does. I love all the ideas she comes up with. I love that she put that on their old rolling pins. I think she has paint on that rolling pin too, which actually makes it look neat too.
It looks like there's some turquoise and
yeah, she painted a rolling pin too.
Like
I don't know if I still own a rolling pin or not. Because I don't make cookies and stuff anymore.
That looks like a little mini rolling pin, doesn't it?
Oh yeah, Kimberly, is that like a regular size rolling pin? Oh, we did get some beautiful fabrics. I can't wait for mine to get here.
I wonder if Anne, let us know when you get your fabrics. Only ones I know that haven't gotten theirs yet are Anne and Colleen.
Show her the, can you put up the other one that has the rolled out version?
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, I just need to cut a hole in my tag. I keep waxing over the hole. There it is. There's the.
Here.
There's the rolled out version. How wide is that too? How wide is your snippet roll?
Is that like 3 inches, maybe 2.5 inches? That's adorable. Oh, that's a regular size rolling pin.
Okay, a big quilt pen would secure it on there. That's a great idea, Helen.
Oh yeah. Or those gold safety pins you got in your in the fabric swap or antiques safety pins from Helen.
Okay, so it is a regular size rolling pin. Nope, only one, and it's on your kilt. Eileen, no.
Eileen in her kilt.
Thank you so much for putting that up. Okay, so the girl is done, and she, like I said, it's just so cool. Like you said, it's a faux encaustic, not real. It's wax, and it's really cute. It's really cool. And actually, I was looking on YouTube. There's other videos of people using wax and napkins. So there's a lot of videos out there. I liked Lisa's, like Pearl said. I like that she used it over paper. I really liked that the paper shines through. And so we did that, and then we did the candle. Okay, we did 2 sides of that, and we did a napkin with knot on there. So next, let me try to get some saran wrap, and we'll try that technique. Okay, so I need a tag, saran wrap, and a napkin. I need the non-sticky one though. Oh, it's in a cabinet. Now I remember the one case is in the cabinet. Okay, use the orange juice container. You can use you can get a small wooden rolling pin. My kids have one for the Play-Doh. So you could get mini ones and then do that. If you had, oh, that's a good idea. If you had small snippet rolls.
Or even to the spindles that Johnny sells. The antique spindles that Johnny sells.
Oh,
yeah. She puts lace on.
Oh, that's a good idea.
She's going to have those. She'll have those on Christmas Eve.
That's a good idea.
Let me find one. Hold on.
I don't want to, I need a bigger tag. These are small. For try to get the whole design. You know, it's cream. We're not going to worry about it. Just so we can try this.
Yeah, these. Johnny's going to have these on New Year's Eve. Those will be fun to put the snippets on.
Oh, that's a good idea. You always have good ideas.
Let's see what we can do with this.
Eileen, because I do wear underwear under my kilt.
Thanks, Eileen. I'm glad that I'm so glad that you verified that.
Sharon said you're not supposed to wear anything.
I'm not saying it's a thong.
Smokey, quit barking.
Okay, so look at this. I am gonna take.
Okie dokie, hush. Okay. This is, I know that it's Okay, just saran wrap between the napkin and the paper. Of course, I am using a tag. Hopefully it's the same. Try not to melt the. Yeah, it's okay. He sees something out the window. He's on. He's. Oh, I forgot you gotta do an afternoon meeting. Okay, it's not working. I'm melting the plastic with the iron when it hits it. It's not adhering it to the tag. So
why is the tag under there? Is it supposed to adhere it to the tag?
That's what she said.
Okay, because there is something where you put the napkin with the saran wrap on either in between parchment paper and your craft mat, and then it glues itself to the napkin and kind of reinforces it. Oh, okay. Parchment paper over the napkin. Yeah, try that. There is some technique. I'm not sure what it is.
Ooh, I need one that don't have wax on it. It's not going to be a fair. Yeah, well, it's stuck to here because I have wax on my iron. I'm just going to finish that. Hold on. Because I have wax on, I had wax on my, or wax on this piece of parchment paper. I'm going to finish. I'm going to finish this then. Hold on. Are we melting what was already stuck on here? Okay, new piece of parchment paper without wax. Here's my little spatula. Saran wrap goes on top the napkin. Put the napkin, put on top the napkin, and on top the napkin instead of under the napkin. I thought you said in between. All right. I'm gonna get a different one because this one I got wax on. Okay, let's experiment with this one because it doesn't matter if it messes up or not. Let's use this one. Let's use a little Dollar Tree one. Since we're experimenting, let's use a list. One not from Russia. Oh, we are using beeswax, but you can also buy this one is beeswax organic. It's called, and I got it on Amazon. Earthwise is the brand. This is 5 ounces. I use the sticks. You also can buy these. And there's the melting pot on the cover. And then this one I bought is a different brand that was the yellow. And here's the yellow one I bought. Natural beeswax, earth-friendly lifestyle products. And this is Beesworks. It calls it beesworks.com, but I did buy these from Amazon. Also, Beth was using real beeswax that her brother has on his farm. I think that was part of our incentive too, to get the beeswax.
Yeah, Yeah, these are real. These are real
But
beeswax.
these are real. It's natural, real beeswax. There you go. Okay, I got my napkin layers off. Oh, where's Queen Pam? She might remember. Pam, do you remember Jen's technique? I just thought I'd try it since we're talking about it. I don't remember it. Okay, let's try it with, the card, the napkin, the saran wrap, a clean piece of parchment paper with no wax, just because I did not have that over top of it. So let's try this first. Let's see if this is what will work. If not, we'll try the saran wrap on top and see if that was better. It is. Look at that tag she did with Amy's tag. She added the poinsettias, and now she's using a little piece of the fabric from Michelle and the fabric tag from Michelle. Look at that. That looks so good. Let's see. Nope, it fell off. Okay, let's try it on top. I don't know. Let's stick the wax paper on top of the napkin. And then let's try it that way. Got nothing to lose because the other way didn't work. The napkin goes on top. Okay. I tried that and it's not working. So the tag, plastic wrap, and a napkin, right? And then I just heated, Pam. I'm not having any luck getting it sticking. Make sure my iron's up all the way. I don't have my iron on high. Maybe my iron up to high.
For bright red. This looks pretty bright red.
Saran wrap goes in between the napkin and the cardstock. Okay. So yeah, so I have cardstock, saran wrap, and napkin, which is what I was doing, and it's not sticking.
Is the iron turned up all the way, Colleen?
I turned it all the way up this time. We'll see. We were using a clothing iron, so it may get hotter. I turned it up on high. Maybe that'll help. I didn't have it on high before. I mean, just like hold it on there, too. Okay. Well, I guess if you're not using wax, you could use a clothing iron. So you don't, and a clothing iron has steam too. So maybe it was the steam too.
Oh, that could be.
Maybe you need the steam factor, which this does not do. I think I definitely like the beeswax better, but I always like to see if try something new. All right, let's see if that works.
Is it melting?
It's melting. It's melting.
Maybe you have to leave it for a while and then let it cool.
It's the part that's melting is the part that's not on the tag.
Weird.
Yeah,
Just try it for fun, melting the plastic wrap onto the napkin without the tag.
Okay, skip the tag. Okay, let's try that.
And I think
I feel like if you look, it's starting to adhere. Do you see that?
Oh, okay.
I just need to hold it on there longer. Maybe it is working. Let's try it a little bit longer. It's gonna look wrinkly because I pulled it up, but We're not going to worry about it. Let me hold it on there longer.
Okay, let's get a little green.
You know, I'm not sure what the advantage of this is versus using Mod Podge or wax or, you know, or matte medium or whatever, or you could use the rice paper glue. I'm not sure what the advantage of the wax paper is. All I can say is it's the wax paper. Is it starting to work? Well, the wax paper is sticking to the napkin, so it's not sticking to the cardstock. It is giving it making it stiffer. It did stick to the napkin, but it did not adhere to the cardstock.
So how, doesn't the napkin feel kind of cool though? Like you can use that now in collage or on something. It's like it reinforces the napkin.
They use it to make the napkin thicker and then use it for journal covers. Okay, so it's thicker.
So it's more sturdy. Okay.
The plastic adhered when I melted the iron to the napkin, but the napkin did not adhere to here. But it is stiffer. So I guess then you would just glue this down like normal. Yeah, it just kind of, it's okay. Try a piece of copy paper instead of a tag. Okay. Yeah, it's not as exciting as what I thought it was going to be. That's for sure. It's lackluster, that's for sure. Not very exciting. Let's see. Should we try the what haven't we tried? The tea, we could wax the iron. We did the tea bag. Did I Mod Podge or melt the tissues on the tea bag?
All right, I'm muting Colleen.
Okie dokie. All right, let's just give it a whirl onto the copy paper. Just to see if it sticks. Now we just want to see if we can get it to stick. I agree. I think a layer of a matte gel medium would do the same thing. I completely agree, Eileen. And it's probably safer than melting plastic. But yeah, it's again, it's stuck to the napkin, but it's not sticking to anything. Maybe her wax paper in Australia is different than ours. Yeah, I'm like her, Eileen. I'm not too like really. I think you could use matte medium or the wax or other methods, and it might be better than the fumes of melting plastic. So, just from a health perspective. All right, so let's do this. You used freezer paper back when it had plastic on it or when it had wax on it. Oh, yeah, you wanted me to try says beeswax. Well, we know that should work. Now, do I need to use the embossing fluid too, Eileen? Just a napkin, not on a tag. Got it. Just a napkin. Okay. Yeah, she would get a kick out of that. They remember a technique that she did a long time ago. I agree, Kimberly. Our heart always goes out to Jen, all she's been through. Okay, let's get this. I'm trying to cheat and get both layers. Ha! Both layers at once. And it works. Okay. All right, so let's see. Where's my scissors? Buried. Because they keep burying everything over here. This is what happens every time I stream. Piles of piles. Then I lose my scissors. I lose my glue. I lose everything in the process. I'm so messy. I swear to God. It can't take me nowhere. And where did I lay that? Oh. Is this all Eileen's fault? I think we should blame Eileen. What do you girls think? We should just blame Eileen.
It is always Eileen's fault.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we even need to ask. Yep. All right, I got sidetracked. Okay, I'm gonna finish this up and then I'm gonna get going, Colleen. Look at, I have these little charms and these little cute little pins. I think it was Laura using these little different colored safety pins with her dangle stuff around her tags, and I thought they were the cutest thing. So look at that. I got a little.
Hi, Ange. Long time no see.
Oh, Ange. Good to see you. Okay.
Oh, I love the little pin with the bells. That's so cute.
I got the bells, the jingle bell, the dip card from Amy, and the material snippet from Michelle. It's a little bit of sari ribbon.
That's perfect.
Napkin, wax. Very easy and very fun.
Gotta add jingle bells to everything. Just makes it better.
Yep. So there you go. You guys have a great weekend. I will see you on Tuesday, and I will talk to you later, Colleen.
All right. Bye, Kathy.
Bye, guys.
All right. So I'm going to try this technique, and then I'm going to be getting off here as well. Okay, Bandit. Okay. Get down. I'll play at the end done. You just want me to play now. Okay. We'll see what happens, Eileen. I'm not sure because like the solution alone is probably going to saturate the napkin. I'm not sure how we can do this. And without it, I don't know if it's going to work. This could be a fiasco, a fail, but we're going to try. I'll do this and then I'll get off of here. I know is Barb Owen on today, guys? I don't know if Barb Owen is on or not today. she sometimes comes on about 2 o'clock, so which is about 45 minutes from now my time. So wherever you're at, she is Barb Owens Creations. She usually sometimes comes on at 2. I'm gonna suck this baby down because I'm pretty sure without this it's not gonna work. So while it's wet, it's gonna be super duper fragile. So just FYI. All right, we're gonna try this. All right. Now where's my wax paper? Not my wax paper. Or the. Do you want me to use the iron or the heat gun? We usually use the heat gun. Hold on. I can find my heat gun. The heat gunning, I'm assuming. Oh, wow, it's blowing off. That's all right. Hold on. I'm going to try the iron too. Let's just iron it too. That's my last experiment, so let's just iron it too. See what happens. Turns out, it turns out. If it don't, it don't. Excuse me. It's getting a little, ooh. I think I like the iron version better since it's flowing all over. Yeah, I'll be cleaning that up for a little bit. It's all Eileen's fault. Okay. It looks pretty cool so far. I mean, let this cool a minute so I can pull it, and then I hopefully can pull it off of here. Otherwise, I'll have a napkin permanently stuck to my craft mat. You know, Eileen owns the beeswax and could try this herself, right? But it's more fun to watch me make a mess. All right. It works really nice, Eileen. Look how thin that is. Hold on. I gotta move stuff around. I gotta get some of this off the mat. Let's see if I can just douse it in a few places I missed. Now over here, I didn't really throw it on that end. I just kept it on the other end. But yeah, and see down now I went overboard and it stuck. Okay, so don't go overboard because you'll stick it in a chair. If you don't go overboard, it works. I always go overboard. What I do, yeah, don't go overboard. Just do it once. Don't try it twice because I just tore it a little bit when I did that. Well, it wouldn't be a stream with me if I didn't screw up something. Spill something. Hey, we have fun, and we shared Lisa's technique she shared with us. There's other YouTubers out there showing this as well, how to use beeswax and candle wax with napkins. But yeah, but look how nice and see-through this is. So let's put, where's that tag at? I had some. So then if you have your tag, and we put this on here, this would be way more expensive, by the way, to do this, I think. So I think the other way, it would be way more economical. So, but this does work. So then our tree shows. And then we can put like the whatever you decide to put on there. Joy, or let's see if we can add this to my journal somewhere. Hold on. Of course, now I'm going to get this junk all over my. Hold on. I'm going to fold this over, kind of trap it all over here. I can clean up. Let's try to see if we can find a place for the napkin. Okay, it's too busy. It has to be something. I might not have a solid enough page left. Here, let's see. I don't know if it does it justice. It's too dark. I think, yeah, it definitely needs to be light. I think I'll probably put it on a tag because I think it needs to be have a light background. I think I like the wax better than using Seth After's wax because I can still feel it's gritty where I didn't melt everything completely. So I would recommend using the candle wax or beeswax and not his wax because honestly it's expensive and it's messy. So I think the other way is much neater and less expensive. So I would recommend the other two versions. Hung up on my eyelashes. Oh, that would be terrible. God, then I'd have a, yeah, you don't want to get that in your eyelashes. So we did all these little, we tried the beeswax, we tried the tag, we did one alone. We did the front and back version with this one. And we melted on a candle, and I think that's it. And then did the flip through. So there you go. And we tried the plastic wrap, which didn't really go so well. So I would not recommend that. And I would recommend using a less expensive product than that. But it does work. This was less messy, easier, and worked really well. So I recommend what we did before with the sticks. Now I got beeswax all over. You can't see the cleanup. So, but I do think we learned this was a old technique we learned it's new. So yeah. So everybody came. Thanks for coming to my stream, hanging out with me today. And tonight, Maggie and Lori are on if you want someone to watch this evening. I don't remember if it's Maggie's channel or Lori's channel. They stream on Friday. They stream Tuesday, Fridays, just like us, but they stream in the evening together, like Kathy and I do. Turn this off. If you have any questions or comments before I get off of here. Did you have fun? Oh, I'm glad you had fun, and thanks for coming to our stream and my stream and hanging out with me and Kathy. Oh, you're welcome, Sherry. Glad I kept you company. I like having company too. I enjoy having streams and company. All right. Thanks, Gail. Bye, everybody. Have a good day, and I will see you, I'm sure, at a weekend somewhere. And I should be streaming next Friday. It's Christmas Day. I probably will stream because for us, our kids are all grown up. So I probably will still stream Christmas Day. I'm sure I won't have as many people here because they're going to be busy with their children or grandkids. But if you don't have some place to go or people to be with, you can come here next Friday and we can do something. And I'll stream next Friday. And so that way, if you're like me and you don't, have any place to go or anything to do, you can come hang out next Friday here on Christmas Day with us. And Kathy may or may not be here, so. All right. See you guys later. Nice seeing you, Ange. Take care. Glad to see you back. I understand. All right, bye everybody. See you next Friday, and I'll see you Tuesday at Kathy's and next Friday here. All right, bye.